Hello everyone, we're going to be commentating on the Bug World Championship match, which has not yet started, but one of the teams are warming up. So we have nochewycandy and marvelanddcforlife against Catask and jefferyx. I guess let me update the title to put in a few of their chess titles. We have a team of NMs versus a FIDE Master and the Grandmaster. So they are warming up against 1800 strength and Arsanka. I'm not sure who Arsanka is. I haven't seen him before. Oh, that's mate. On checkmate. But the score is 3-3 in this mini match. Okay, now we have the real main event. And we get to see Grandmaster jefferyx play some Bughouse. He doesn't play that often, but this team is probably the favorite to win the event. If not the favorite, then a very close second to 12-10 and Blitzbullet. Oh, okay, that's Robbie. I see. Okay, so this task has a check threat here. Has to give the queen away. Rook is a mate threat. I assume Jeffrey is going to play something like knight check. Knight check, rook in, king takes, bishop takes. Or maybe he'll just play rook check immediately. He could play rook check, knight in, queen in, mate. Basically, it's the sack of rook, and he has mate immediately. Rook check, knight check, mate. I don't know what Jeffrey isn't playing. He has to see the mate, so I'm assuming he wants catask to just win at chess. Seems like a flex. But they're down time, so Jeffrey has to play. Since he's forced to play a move, why not play checkmate? I guess Jeffrey is disconnected. This connection is the only reason not to play a mate here. He's found the mate. Okay, well, that's not the most precise mate, but it works. Queen in. Yeah, I don't know what the story was there, but they got the mate anyway. Jeffrey is on the attack. Rook and queen. Bishop is a good way to defend. Okay. Queen trade on offer. That queen trade seems to benefit catask. Okay, has to take with king because the knight threat. Pawn check. And Chewy's king is going to be going for a run. Our score right now is 2-0, favoring catask and jefferyx. So I don't believe catask and Jeffrey have lost a game yet in any of their matches. The question is, will they lose a game here? Oh yeah, my chat is full of Chewy superfans. So if anyone wants to co-commentate, let me know. I can jump into a Discord somewhere. I'll jump in a house party right now. If anyone wants to co-commentate, feel free to jump in. I was commentating on the under 2000 section earlier today. I assume we take this. Oh, that's interesting. Do we just pawn push? I think move. Okay, it's just going king back. Now the queen covers. Knight check is reasonable. Knight check, then take the bishop. Queen trade on offer. Jeffrey's king is actually going for a run, and time is fairly close. Where does the queen go though? Maybe just back here on e8. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good place for it. Looks like they're gonna get their first loss. Okay. So Catask and jefferyx are no longer undefeated. Our score is now 2-1, favoring Jefferyx and Catask. Reverse sweep incoming. Maybe. A lot of trades have happened, and Chewy is on the attack. Maybe knight in. And just pick up the pawn. Although his back rank is a little sus. So he might go all in with the attack. He's down 20 seconds. Chewy is going to need to defend. And this is real scary. I think Catask is going to eat all of his pieces and then checkmate him. And they've resigned it. Marvel has some dark squared weaknesses. Catask exploiting some light squared weaknesses that Chewy has. Something on f3. These dark squared weaknesses still getting exploited. Ooh, that was a weird timing on the queen trade, but okay. Okay. Score is now 4-1, favoring Catask and Jefferyx. Hundreds on both boards, yeah. Yeah, I feel like there were some pre-moves in there. Catask getting in on the light squares. This protects the knight. Knight is still protected. Wants to... Oh, that's a reasonable trade. Oh, what happened? Okay. I guess that was a Jeffrey mate. Our score is now 5-1, favoring Catask and Jefferyx. Other mate. Yeah. Yeah, I should have put something on C6 to cover everything. This rook needs to move from Catask. Maybe just to D1, or you could grab the B file. But he's probably going to knight check first. Oh, pawn in, okay. Now knight check on the other side. And knight mates. Oh, okay, never mind. Nicely done. That just gives up a pawn. Marvel has hung a pawn. Catask. You're going to sack? Probably not until he gets a knight in hand. Oh, whoa. He just snagged a free rook with promotion. That's going to help. Snagged another free piece. And this king is in the open. On in. That's a free rook. I guess the queen covered. So interesting. Marvel's king a little in the open. These dark squares are weak. Something might land on f4. Okay, he's going after the light squares too. And these bishops are also helping with defense. They've just resigned it. Our score right now is 7-1, favoring Jeffery and catask. Honestly, I'm not sure off the top of my head what they're going until, so let's look that up. Chewy on the attack can win a queen, but his king is somewhat vulnerable. He's going to go for defense first. Oh, I'm sorry, that was pinned. I'm stupid. Okay, let's see. This is 1st to 16. So we're going to get more games here than we have previous weeks. Yeah, this is to 16. Okay, Marvel wants some trades to play pawn check, knight check, something like that. Really wants a pawn or a bishop. I guess a bishop is even better. So we can take. Oh wow, he's using the queen. That mates. Chewy has to survive for 4 seconds though. Might be a tall order, especially with no blockers. We're gonna have to walk his king. If he goes over, then queen takes. He take the knight, then queen takes. Looks pretty bad for him. I guess he has to go here. Oh, then queen takes bishop. Wow. Our score is 7-2, favoring catask and Jeffery. Catask has lost the queen. Jeffery is forming a pawn wall. Break in maybe? Oh, okay. These pieces are out of the action. We should try to develop them at some point. And that queen mates on the other board. My score is now 8-2, favoring catask and Jeffery. Nesio, this is double elimination. That's a good point. The round of 8 in the open section is double elimination. So even if Chewy and Marvel lose, they are not knocked out of the tournament yet. And also, haven't gotten to the best 8. They have already guaranteed some prize money. So a knight mates. There it is. Knight check. Our score is now 9-2, favoring catask and Jeffrey. Hey, Lasagna Soup. Thanks for watching. Later on tonight, we have another match in the open section. We will be seeing Split Split and 12 Teens versus Chicken and Helms at 11 p.m. That's in about an hour and 15 minutes. Marvel sacked Queen for Rook. Ooh, wow, this is a very interesting move. My score is now 10-2, favoring catask and Jeffrey. Catask's Castle King is getting attacked. Pawn in, I assume. Maybe just pawn up, actually. I'm thinking from running. Pawn check. Oh, okay. It does attack the bishop for later. Jeffrey is up about 3 seconds, so he's going to wait till catask is safe. When he goes, I think he can take the knight and then drop a pawn at h2. The problem would be pawn at e2. King takes, free queen. That's why he avoided moving. Oh, and catask is taking a lot of pieces. They're still up 6 seconds. So it makes sense for Jeffrey to stall, or at least to prevent a lot of trades here. I don't think the pawn itself or a bishop would mate. I guess the danger would be bishop at d1. Okay, now knight is very good. Here we go. Wow, he's gonna let him promote because of the discovered check. This is an overwhelming win for catask, but Jeffrey's actually in trouble now. Oh, but Jeffrey is on initiative. Oh, Jeffrey has mate. Actually, pawn takes probably more precise. Our score is now 11-2, favoring Jeffrey and catask, but it is first to 16, not first to 11. Chewy was saying they get double-digit wins. That's optimistic. This is a very strong team they're playing against. Versus most other teams, they'd easily get double-digit wins, but catask Jeffrey are in a class by themselves. Another knight would be interesting with knight. Wow, threatening queen at promotion. New knight in. Win in for Jeffrey. Our score right now is 12-2, favoring catask and Jeffrey. Queen trade on offer. They've traded the queens. Jeffrey is defending. Gives up a piece for a little bit of safety. Bishop takes is interesting to threaten new knight in. Okay, he's going for initiative there. Traded a queen. I assume we're going to see catask continue to check. Okay, knight in if takes. Guards the rook and also checks. Other option is bishop check. He does have several knights, so knight in just makes sense. Maybe queen here. Okay, knight in. Okay, that's mate. Our score right now is 13-2. Chewy getting attacked. The task has castled queenside. His king seems very safe. The task trying to undermine this knight so that a rook will mate. He can give up the queen for that. He has. This is mate. Our score right now is 14-2. Favoring catask and Jeffrey. Queens have traded. Chewy would like a bunch of trades, but is down about 2 seconds. He's not going to get all the trades he wants. Task is going to eat as many pieces as possible. And the task has promoted a pawn. The task likes to trade all the pieces, get in these endgames, win with chess. Knight in mates. That's not the right place for the knight. I guess it works though. Different type of mate. Thanks to follow from Heavy Kevy 613. Really appreciate it. Our score is now 15-2. This is match point. Jeffrey's king a little bit vulnerable, but Marvel does not have any pieces to attack with. So Jeffrey should be able to plug the holes pretty easily. Jeffrey instead going to try to take free pieces. The task probably wants pawn at e2, something like that. Oh, he has to watch out for a knight check. Or no, never mind, he doesn't. Yeah, he does. He has to watch out for a knight at h6 is a threat. Jeffrey is up time though, so he's gonna wait for Chewy to move. The task is getting a little bit safer here. Jeffrey's in a lot of trouble though. Jeffrey is shedding his queen. Knight in is a threat. Jeffrey has to deal with this. Jeffrey would like to get initiative. Interesting way to get initiative. I don't think he can take though because of the knight threat. Knight in is just mate. So they've actually resigned it. And now underdog team has 3 wins. Scores 15-3, favoring Jeffrey and catask. Liger saying in the chat, comeback time. Yeah, Chewy is insanely fast. And catask makes him look slow. Time is fairly close here. Yeah, bishop seems like the right thing to defend. Jeffrey continuing the pressure on the dark squares. Interesting. Maybe knight check. The queen would mate for him, of course, but he's not going to get it. We try to get more pieces on the board. Continue to make threats. Like bishop check to win the queen, probably the king. Task needs to defend or attack. That is a bold move. It forces a rook. Rook mates. And they're up 10 seconds. Nice find by catask. That is match point. GG's. Final score 16-3. Favoring catask and Jeffrey Young. Our next match will begin in 1 hour. I don't think I'm gonna stick around for an hour. Instead, I'm gonna end the stream and start another stream at the start of that match. So let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Anyone has any ideas of who to raid? Let me know. Otherwise, we'll check the chest section. See what we can find. Thank you everyone for joining me for this, and I hope you'll join me in an hour for the next match, which may or may not be closer than this. They did just finish Incredible Blunder. All right. I don't necessarily see any. I don't see anyone else playing chess variants, so I don't see an obvious raid. Let's see. Will Wolf is streaming, and he does Bughouse sometimes. So we could give Will Wolf some viewers. Hey, sweets. Thanks for watching. All right. If you haven't followed me yet, I appreciate. Oh wait, Will Wolf just went offline. Not raiding Will Wolf. Okay, let's find someone else to raid. We could raid V8 Mama, who is. Okay, V8 Mama is streaming some Splitgate. We could raid Great Keith. I don't think we've raided him in a while. He's streaming some retro games. We'll send you to a non-chess raid for now. Great Keith is streaming retro games. I think he's streaming Super Mario Kart right now. Anyway, if you haven't followed yet, I'd appreciate a follow so you get notified of my future streams. I stream mostly Bughouse, also some 4-player chess, Puzzle Rush Puzzle Battle, and some other variety games. I'll be back streaming in 1 hour to cover 12-team Blitz Bullet versus Chicken Helms Night, which should be a lot of fun. Have a great night, everyone.